YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy ConcisetheBarber. We are back with another Concise review. I've been dying to do this review for you guys, and I do have a special trimmer in for you guys. In the Concise review, I will be going over the Saber Trimmer. So let's get into the unboxing. All right, y'all, so welcome back. Now, you guys know the first thing I like to talk about when it comes to my Concise review, it is the price. The price on these doesn't seem to be too bad, but they are still up there. And right now, I believe they are going for $175. That's the real retail price. That's where you'll really find the price range at. I did see them for a little bit more, but the lowest I've seen so far is $175. So if you guys are trying to get these, that's the price point that you're gonna be looking at for the Saber Trimmers. Now, the next thing I like talking about, it is the power and the battery life. Now, in this small trimmer, this all gold trimmer, the power is amazing. I really can't even explain it, but for the fact that it has 7,500 RPMs, I would have to say that this is probably one of the most powerful trimmers out there, the cordless, out there right now. And you guys will see how this cuts when it comes to all different types of hair textures, and also how well it does removing bulk. Now, the runtime, I honestly feel like this trimmer will never die out. It comes with 4 hours of runtime and there's only a 90-minute charge time. So an hour and a half charge time, but out of that you get 4 hours of runtime. And to be honest, I'm not sure what other trimmer is up there at 4 hours, but that seems to be a very long time for you to need to charge it back. But with the charging dock, it's never gonna die on you. You won't be using this throughout the whole haircut, and we'll have time to charge in between haircuts. So you'll never have to worry about battery life when it comes to this trimmer. Now, when it comes to packaging, the packaging basically just stays the same, but I think they just did it great that one time, and they just kept it consistent. So it comes with, once you open up the box, it comes with the trimmer. You see the charging dock, and you'll remove that and you'll see everything under it. It also has the USB, the charging, some tools, and also on the blade is the zero gap tool. So it's the cover and it's also the zero gap tool all in one, which I thought it was very smart. And that's basically everything that's in the packaging. So it's simple packaging. There's nothing wrong with it, there's nothing really crazy about it, but StyleCraft has been using this style for a while now. Now, let's talk about this design. This Saber Trimmer, this is basically the trimmer version of the clipper version, which is all gold metal body, had the 360 exposed blade. This thing is a beauty to see. I do like that it's not like a glossy, shiny gold. It is like a matte gold, so the reflection of the lights that's in the shop, it won't harm you at all. So I definitely appreciate StyleCraft for even thinking about just that small thing of just using the trimmer and not worrying about the glare. That's very smart. I do like the feel of it. I will show you guys some clips on the length of this trimmer, what it compares to with the Gold FX and with the Andis trimmer. I will show you some of those clips right now. And also, you will notice that when you hold this in your hand, how light it is. It is very light. And we're also gonna do a noise test as well with this trimmer, and I'll show that later in the video. But you guys, you're probably gonna be surprised about the noise of this trimmer, especially with so much power that it has. Another thing I do like about it is that power button right here, but just the softness of this button. I love the placement of it, but I did press the button while I was shaping somebody up. I had the trimmer like this and I accidentally pressed the button by accident. So is it the best placement? I can't say that, but it's not a problem either. It's just probably because my hands are big and I usually just press the button. Also, a dope thing about the design, it does have a USB charging in the back. Like I told you, it comes in the packaging, that piece. So if you are a traveling barber and you need to charge this thing, all you need is a USB cord to charge this and you'll be good to go. Another nice touch on it is that they did still keep the gold blade on this. This is the X Pro blade. I will be talking about the blade later in the video. And also you have the black cutting blade. So I do like this vibe, the black and gold touches on it. And I do love the digital brushless with that little brain thing with, you know, whatever. I've seen that logo before, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think that's very dope to have this on the trimmer. So y'all, like I said, I was gonna talk about the blade, this X Pro blade from StyleCraft. It's a premium hyperallergenic gold titanium X Pro blade. That's a very long name, but I just wanted to see if I could say it the right way. But this blade is dope. There's a reason why the metal is what it is. So when you turn this thing on, you will notice that when you are lining people up, that this blade does not get hot. It might get warm, but I never had this really hot at all. And I honestly just kept it on between cuts just to see how hot it would get. And it did not at all. It just got warm. But also with that blade, it comes with the D2 DLC moving blade. And honestly, these two together, I was skeptical. I wasn't sure how well this blade was gonna work with the cutting blade, but I would have to say that this duo is probably one of the best duos that probably came out so far when it comes to steel blades and cutting blades. I didn't have to customize anything. I don't have to switch out anything, but these two, they work well together. Now in this section, we're gonna talk about the performance of the Saber Trimmer. Now, straight out of the box, I have to be honest with you guys, I can't say that this trimmer was just hitting straight out of the box. I'll show you the clips with me trying to bald out or whatever like that. It does an okay job. I did notice that I did have to zero gap them, but once I zero gap them, I feel like this is like a completely different trimmer, and this thing's a beast, zero gap. And lineups, bald lines, bulk removal, whatever you want to do with this trimmer, it honestly can do it. So I would honestly have to give it to StyleCraft for making a great combination of the steel blade and the cutting blade. So we can use this all around the head. Now also, like I just said, since it is zero gap, and if you are going to use it around the neck, the bottom of the neck, just make sure that you guys are still, taking your time with it. I won't go crazy because these are sharp if you do zero gap them, and you can nick somebody, but they still can be a great all around trimmer, depending on how you zero gap your trimmers. Just know that everybody's zero gap is different. So just make sure that whenever you set them, it's comfortable for you. But like I said, when it comes to performance, I have to give it 10 out of 10. Didn't have a problem with these at all. Once I zero gapped them, they worked perfectly well. They didn't get hot on me. Everybody's lineup was crispy, and I really can't say anything bad about the performance. They perform beyond my expectations, to be honest. Another thing I want to talk about is the noise of this trimmer, how loud this trimmer really is. And right now on the market, I honestly have to say this is not even probably have to say, but this is the quietest trimmer out right now. So I just want y'all to listen to it. This is literally the quietest trimmer. And I'm also going to show you guys, I did a sound check as well on some of the other trimmers, some of the other noticeable trimmers out there right now. And I just did a sound check with them. And I have another trimmer that I did a sound check with these with, and they were my quietest ones until I got these. So So you will see for yourself how quiet these things really are, and I just love it. I love the fact that I can use these on kids and they're not automatically checking out like what am I using or what tool this is. These are that quiet that these don't even affect the kids that I'm cutting. So shout out to StyleCraft for that. All right, y'all, so now we are gonna do the concise review. Is this a trimmer that's gonna stay on my station or not? With the price point at 175 and 7,500 RPMs, and one being the quietest trimmer out right now, and this blade hitting like how it's hitting, you can most definitely believe that this thing is gonna stay on my station. And honestly, this has taken over some trimmers that I have, and now I don't know what to do with them. So, just being honest with y'all, this is definitely gonna be staying on my station. One of the best trimmers out right now. For 175, definitely not a bad price for them. I think they're definitely worth it. I wish I actually would have got them sooner than what I did, but I got them, and just to let y'all know, y'all hearing it from me, these are the trimmers to get. So if y'all would like to see some more videos like this, please make sure that you guys watch the next two that I will have right here, and make sure that you guys subscribe. Thank y'all, God bless.